Good morning. Thought I'd do a little intro to today's video. I'm thinking that this video is going to be like a week in the life of an interior designer slash mom stuff. I don't think I'll film an entire week just because I feel like editing for me is, I just don't understand it. So the less clips that I have to edit, aka the less days I have to edit, is just way better. And like, I edit all my videos in CapCut, and for some reason CapCut is like super laggy and like slow. So if I have like so many clips, I have like a million clips, it just doesn't work like for editing. So I think I'm only gonna do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Today's Monday and I am working today. I'm going to drop Scarlett off at her daycare place and grab a coffee. And this morning I don't have a crazy like day today. I have a founders meeting. Oh, I didn't even pick a time. I have a founders meeting. I forgot to text a time to my co-founder for our meeting. We usually do 10:30, so I'm sure he'll want to do 10:30. So that's gonna be at 10:30, and then I have to work on drawings because I have a presentation on Thursday. And then I'm signing a new client on Friday that I also kind of need to get ready for. So it's not a super, my hair is driving me nuts. It's not a super crazy day today, but definitely it's going to be a day. So I'll take you along and show you as much as I can. And so yeah. Also, I have more to say before I ended that last clip. I have one child and she is almost 15 months, and I tell you, getting out of the house in the morning is a struggle. And she's only one little tiny person, and I struggle. We are like rushing to get out of the house in the morning. So for anybody who has like 3-4 kids and you work outside of the house, I don't even know how you get out of the house. Maybe your children are just older, so they like get themselves dressed and like get themselves breakfast. But for you ladies with under 3 and you work outside the home, or even if you work from home but you like take them to daycare, my heart, mad love for you, because getting out of the house is like an Olympic marathon. Alrighty, so I made a little to-do list for today. It's not really in order, it's just kind of chaotic, but I need to order a sheepskin rug for one of my clients. I've been like going back and forth on this rug, but I need to just order it. And then I need to email, who do I need to email? Wayfair, I think, about getting my sales tax back, because Wayfair never takes my sales tax off and I need them to take it off. Email a client back. I already emailed that client back. I have a co-founders meeting at 11:30 and it's like 11:02 right now. So I have a meeting with my co-founder for the Designers Hub. And then I need to work on drafting Davis. Davis is the kitchen. It's the laundry room remodel that I'm working on. So I need to work on that because I have my presentation on Thursday. And then I need to double check furniture timelines. I ordered a couple furniture pieces for a client and they are going to be coming Thanksgiving. And so I need to make sure that as much product is going to be installed by Thanksgiving. Mainly they want like the stair runner rugs installed. I don't know if that's gonna happen, but I need to double check and see where everything's at and send them an update. Alrighty, I have you guys set up on my laptop, but it's on my phone, but on my laptop. So it's kind of a weird angle. I'm not sure if I like it, but I'm in my office and I just got done with my co-founder meeting. I didn't record any of it just because I was on my phone and I don't have another like camera. I need to get like an actual camera. But the meeting went really well. We just talked about like some future planning and we got our emails set up and how we want to start marketing it and all this stuff. So that was a really productive meeting. And it's 12:30 and I really need to do drafting. So I'm working on a laundry room remodel. So let's get on that. Back in my favorite spot. So I think the last clip you guys saw was probably me drafting the laundry room, and I didn't get as far as I really wanted. I don't have a ton left to do. It's a very small project. I just need to do the materials, which I haven't even picked out the materials yet. I need to pick up the materials tonight after I pick up my daughter. And then I need to do plumbing locations, and I want to put like little snippets of the like user guide for all of the appliances. So like the washer and dryer, I'll put the like instruction manual, just snippets of it. So I'll do that, and then I need to redline it and just make sure that I have everything in there, all my notes. Normally I would like print out my drawing set and redline it, but since this is like such a small project, I don't really feel like that's necessary. So there's not a ton left to do, and I have tomorrow to work on it, so I'm not too stressed about it. But I feel like that's what I do. I always do that. I'm always like, I'm not a procrastinator, but since I had a baby, I like really struggle with getting my work done. So yeah, I don't know, it's just like you think you have more time. Like I'm like, oh, I'll do this, and then my babysitter will call out, so then I have my daughter all day, so then I can't do what I thought I was gonna do. Yeah, or my daughter will wake up sick or just whatever. So it's a little bit hard running a business when you have a baby. So I have tomorrow to work on it, to finish it. I'm planning on that being enough time, and I'll probably work on it later today. I don't think I'll film it, but I'll work on it later today. But yeah, so right now I'm about to pick up my daughter, and I think we're just gonna chill for the rest of the day. I don't think I'm gonna film anything. I don't know if that's like super interesting, me hanging out with my daughter, but yeah. And I don't really like to include, I like to talk about motherhood, but I don't really like to like show too much of her, just because that's not what this channel is about. Like, this is not like family content, okay? This is just business and a little bit of motherhood, because I couldn't talk about my life and my businesses without talking about my daughter. But yeah, so it's probably what I'll get up to, and I'll probably just insert a little clip of me picking out finishes, because I have finishes at my like library at my house. So if I get around to that, then I get around to that. Otherwise, the next clip will be of tomorrow, me starting tomorrow. Welcome to Tuesday morning. So I just dropped off Scarlett at daycare, and I am gonna head over to Starbucks. Normally I would go back home to my home office and get work done, or I'd go to my office, but I think I'm gonna work at a Starbucks today because I need to finish a drawing set. I have a presentation on Thursday, and I don't work Wednesdays, so really today, Tuesday, is my last day to work on it. So I really need to get it finished. There's not much more to do, but I'm a little bit stressed about it. And then I need to pull material for that project. I don't need to pull a lot. I think I talked about it yesterday, but I don't need to pull a lot of material, but I do need to pull like backsplash paint, like for cabinets, and countertops. So just a couple of things for the laundry room remodel. So I need to do that today. And then I have like some emails I need to respond to. And then I need to pay an invoice for this lady that's gonna like help me with my QuickBooks. I do all of my own bookkeeping. I started doing my own bookkeeping, I want to say at the beginning of this year, so it's 2024, and that came from like a really tough situation that happened to me, which was I had a bookkeeper, and she herself was super nice, super amazing, and like, long story short, she didn't file my sales tax correctly, and she couldn't explain why. She couldn't tell me how she came up with the numbers that she came up with, and essentially I was like a couple quarters behind on my sales tax, so I needed to bring everything up to date. And if you are behind on your sales tax and you need to get up to date, call whatever tax commission for whatever state you live in. I was working in Idaho, so I needed to call the Idaho Tax Commission. Essentially, if you're behind, say 3 quarters on sales tax, you need to remit sales tax for 3 quarters. You do not. I just put it all in one lump sum because that's what my bookkeeper told me to do. She's like, oh, you can just remit it all together, and then on the next one you'll like assume your regular schedule. No, you needed to break it out. And so I filed it all together. She filed it all together. I found out that you cannot do that, so then I had to go back, break all the quarters apart, and file each quarter separately. My business files quarterly for sales tax. I didn't know that, and so I got all sorts of like penalties, which some of that's my fault. Like I said, I was 3 quarters behind on my sales tax. That's my fault. I was a new business owner, and I had a lot of large jobs that I wasn't anticipating getting. And I wasn't gonna say no to the jobs because I knew how to do the jobs. I just didn't know how to do the filing. So long story short, it ended up costing me, all in all, I want to say like $10,000 in fees, in like late fees. She filed them incorrectly, so then there was fees for that. And then since all the quarters were filed together, it looks like I made a really large amount. I think it was like 800,000 in sales, not in like profit, in sales, something like that. And so the Idaho Tax Commission's like, whoa there, Nellie, you're a new business in Idaho. What are you doing selling that much money? Like, boom, sent to audit. And so no matter what, if you make 500,000 in sales, you automatically get audited for the state of Idaho. So if I would have taken all those quarters and like broken them up and filed them separately, likely I would have never gone to audit. I would have never had an audit. And so she didn't know that, even though she's the professional, the bookkeeping professional. And she remits, like she files sales tax for companies. So after that happened, it would have been fine if like she did it and she showed me how she came up with the numbers and how her rationale. She didn't even have a rationale. She didn't even know why she did it that way. And everyone I talked to was like, oh, she probably had like an employee do it, and then that employee could have left or doesn't remember, so she doesn't know where the numbers came from because they didn't line up with my QuickBooks at all. Long story short, we parted ways, and I was just like, whatever. So she made everything a mess in my QuickBooks and in my filing. I had to go through and like sit down with the Idaho Tax Commission and like break it all out and straighten everything out and like get everything worked out. And through doing that, now I know how to file my own sales tax. So I've just been filing my own sales tax. I know how to pull my own profit and loss. I'm gonna meet with a lady in a couple of weeks that does bookkeeping, and she's gonna teach me how to like reconcile and like some of the things that I don't know how to do. Like right now, my QuickBooks is like double counting my sales. So say I made 50,000, it's reporting it as 100,000. Obviously that's horrible and that's not good. So she's gonna help me figure out how to like fix that. And so I need to pay her today. We're not having that meeting today, but she's just gonna do like a 1-hour consult with me and teach me the things that I don't know how to do. So, and then one day in the future, maybe I'll hire another bookkeeper. We have some really good bookkeepers on the Designers Hub. So maybe I'll look on there and hire somebody on there. But I just feel, I mean, this is probably every interior designer, every business owner. I feel it's hard to pay somebody hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars for something I could do myself. Like, and I have to double check it anyways. So, I don't know. It's money well spent if you find an affordable hourly bookkeeper. My last bookkeeper was like $50 an hour, and so it was like a couple $100 a month. Very manageable for my small business. But I looked at a couple of bookkeepers, and it's just like thousands of dollars. And they don't do, like, I'm not a company that like has them do a ton of stuff. I have them go through my bank transactions and like match things and whatever. I have them send me a profit and loss, and then I have them do my sales tax. I don't have employees. I don't have like anything else going on. So I don't know. Maybe I will, maybe I won't, but I do need to pay the consult lady today. And then I just like have emails that I need to do. So I'll probably take you guys to the showroom with me to pick out materials. I haven't been to my showroom in a really long time. I go to Pro Source, and it's been a hot minute because I was on maternity leave for like a year. So I wasn't taking on any projects, and I wasn't like doing all that. I was just focusing on being a mom. So I haven't been there in a really long time. So I'm kind of like, I don't know. It feels weird to go, but we're gonna go do that. I'm gonna go to Starbucks and draft first, and then I'll probably show you guys my drawing set once it's finished, and then we'll go pick out materials. It won't be finished because we haven't finalized materials yet, but it'll be kind of finished. So I'll show you once I have it done. Materials. This is for the laundry room. Yes, it's on top of my washer machine because I'm at home. So I pulled some glass blue tiles. Scarlett, oh my gosh. Some glass blue tile options, glass white, a regular subway, and then also some countertop options that are kind of white with a little bit of blue in them, just like a little hint of blue. And then some paint color options. I wanted to do like a paint color that's white with just a drop of blue, like the evermost drop of blue. I think would be really pretty for the cabinets, or just doing good old-fashioned white cabinets. So not a whole lot of materials, but I definitely wanted to pull a couple different ideas for the laundry room. Good morning from my bathroom. I look crazy because I just woke up, but little Miss Peanut is over there eating a breakfast bar, and I have to like seriously rush and put myself together because we have to leave in 30 minutes. So I have to get myself ready, I have to get her ready. She's already eating, I probably have to eat something, and we gotta go because this morning we are going to like a little toddler outdoor class where she's just gonna like play with other little toddlers outdoors and do like face painting and activities and stuff. And we're meeting a friend there, so we are gonna go do that. I look so freaking tired and crazy. So the next time you see me, I'm gonna look infinitely better. Fingers crossed. Alrighty, I look a little bit better, not much. I didn't intro the video yet. So welcome to a day in the life of a mom, the Cool Mom Club. It is Wednesday, and on Wednesdays I am on mom duty where I don't work and I just spend Wednesday with my daughter, because the lady who watches Scarlett, she can't work Wednesdays, and so I could either like find a sub sitter to watch her, or we could just call it a mom day. You know, we can just have it be a mommy daughter day and do fun things. So that's what we do every Wednesday. So right now it's freaking cold outside, and we are on the way to first get coffee. My tires are having issues, but we're on the way to get coffee, and then we're gonna go to the little toddler class. It's outside and it's like freaking cold today. So I'm like, I don't know. I mean, Scarlett's like semi-bundled up. She has like a sweatsuit on, but she's not like super bundled up. It's kind of cold. So yeah, we're gonna go do that. It's a little bumpy. We're gonna go do that, and then afterwards we're hanging out with my friend and her little 2-year-old. And so that should be fun. And then after that, it's nap time. So nap time is always in like an Olympic event in my household. So we'll see how that goes. But I'll take you along and we can just get after it. So I have you guys propped up on my windowsill in my living room. My living room is a mess. Don't look at it. So we went to the like toddler play thing. It's like an outdoor activity play thing. I don't know if you can see little Miss Peanuts over there eating some lunch, and the whole thing was pretty fun. Like, it's outdoors, and in my city, I guess I just didn't realize that we're like already entering in winter, like fall winter, and it's so freaking cold outside. And so I just didn't dress her warm enough. She had like a sweatsuit on, and then she had a long sleeve onesie underneath. Wasn't warm enough. And so poor thing, she was having so much fun at the beginning and playing with like the leaves and like dancing and walking, and the leaves were wet, and so she got her hands all wet, and it was a wrap from there on out. It's like an hour-long class outside, and her hands got wet, she got cold, and they started like turning red. Like, it's so cold outside, and she started bawling her eyes out, and that was like a catalyst for all the other toddlers to start losing their SHIT. So all of the little kids started crying after Scarlett started crying, and one by one they just started like having an issue. So the whole thing was fun, but I need to dress her warmer, and I didn't dress myself warm enough, and I actually went shopping and got her like a coat because she didn't even have a coat, because it's just been hot. It's been like in the 75, 70 range, so we just haven't had cold weather yet. It's cold. Today's officially cold. So I think that we just got home, and so I think for the rest of the day, like, it's gonna be a home day. Like, I'm just gonna clean my house and hang out with her. She kind of like, her naps are messed up today now because the class got over at 11, and then she fell asleep on the way home for like 20 minutes. And so she took a little 20-minute nap, so now I don't think she's gonna go down at noon, which is when she's supposed to go down. And so I don't really know when she's gonna take a nap. I have no clue when she's gonna take a nap, but we're just gonna keep going, and then she'll start getting like crabby and irritable, and that's when I know it's time for a nap. So we're just gonna clean, watch TV. She's eating lunch. I'm probably gonna eat some lunch, and yeah, we'll just kind of chill for the rest of the day. Okay, so nap fail. It's like 1 o'clock, and I tried to put her down for a nap because she was getting like fussy and irritable, and she like wanted to go down, like she was tired, but she wouldn't stay down. And so anytime like she's showing signs of being like wanting to go to sleep, like she'll lay down on the pillow and like, I don't know, but then I know she's not gonna go down, because then she like gets back up and like starts trying to like play in the bed and all that kind of stuff. So it's 1:15 now, I think, so we'll try again at 2. In the meantime, I'm gonna make some lunch. I'm kind of feeling like a really weird lunch. I made like a little like buffalo chicken strip, and I was gonna put it in a salad and do like a buffalo salad, but I am no longer feeling a salad. No longer feeling a salad. I'm gonna still eat the buffalo chicken strip, just naked on the side. But what I am feeling is a cup of noodles. So, cup of noodles. And what I do with my cup of noodles, it's probably not revolutionary, but in my mind, like, it's not healthy. Obviously, there's no way to get around it. This, not healthy, but I add vegetables to it. So then in my mind, I'm like, okay, at least I'm getting vegetables, even if I'm not eating super healthy. So I'm gonna boil this on the stove. I have bok choy, so I'm gonna add bok choy to it. I'm gonna add peas to it, and I think I'm gonna add corn to it. So, mom tip, if you're eating something unhealthy, add vegetables, and then you'll feel better about yourself. Alrighty, so talking a little bit quietly, because after a day an entire day of trying to get her to take a nap. She took a nap. Popped her in the car. She took a nap. The second we got in the car, I don't know why. I don't know if this is just my baby or if there's other babies out there who do this, but if she's like overtired, this is a straw. If she's overtired, I feel like she just won't go down for a nap in her room. But if I put her in the car seat and literally drive around the block, she'll go to sleep. So I'm sure I could have done this like hours ago and she would have gone down, but no. So now it's 3, she fell asleep at 3:20. So I'm gonna try to get her to sleep from like 3:20 to 4:20. And that's her last nap of the day. No more naps. And hopefully she'll be okay for therapy. I don't know. But I could either stay parked, because I'm parked right now. Oh my gosh. 1 second. Jesus. Got some Dr. Pepper. So I can either sit here for, I guess, an hour, or I could go drive around for a little bit. So I think I'm just gonna drive around for a second. And then, I have no clue, but my entire day has been consumed by the snap situation. But I could watch some YouTube too. So I'm probably gonna watch some YouTube. I'm in the Taco Bell parking lot, ghetto. And yeah, that's my day. So I'm actually gonna end it here. I don't know. I'm gonna have to cut this clip out because I might pick it back up. I have no clue. But she's finally taking a nap. Car nap for the win.